So that's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna do my psychic shit. I want to see our psychic powers. Trying to move this part of the bandages. Hello, James Randy Foundation. Here's another angle since you wanted it unedited. God, do I love skeptics. I don't know why the fuck I'm wearing. It always looks like a guy, so. God, take my medicine. I'm gonna document how it makes me feel all day. Here's the problem with your creepypasta since we're doing clairaudience. This is your real face as Toby. It just morphed in front of the camera. What psychic power is that? Mutants are fucking real. Do people not know in this time period? Because I was raised in the 2000s. What is clairaudience? Clairaudience is talking to yourself through usually dead people on fucking camera or some shit the guy was writing. I've been reading his diary. You are the guy. I am not the guy. You are not schizophrenic. You have DID. This personality is schizophrenic because it is what the side effects of Invega personified on you, and you were the god of Invega. Yeah, I know. I'm doing my leg. I can't believe I have psychic powers now. How old were you as Tiki in the original story? I was about 7. But it was a vacation. Apparently time travels. I don't believe that. This is what Tiki fucking looks like. I know. You just look like a more attractive Adam. I can look like anything I want. Okay, here's the problem with you. My name is Dyson. I am a creepypasta writer. I'm turning Adam into another creepypasta, and I'm gonna put him through hell. He likes that, so I really don't care. I like that, but don't put me in like you're planning. What is clairaudience? Clairaudience is the psychic power to repeat what people are saying over the telephone as a form of repeating backwards. So I'm not doing two different voices. I'm doing your voice and my voice in the spirit world so the audience can hear me talking to a spirit. It can be proven with brain scans and shit, and it is in the future, and we're doing clairaudience, David. So is he that girl's creepypasta? He's Ghost Ghost, yeah. Okay, that pisses us off. He's also SCP eyes, or blue eyes and red eyes. He's that kid's OC. Apparently, they watch my channel now. That's creepy. Okay, so are you moving to your own YouTube channel? Yeah, as soon as the face is finished. This is what you look like as this character. You don't look like him. I don't need to. I my best plug. Are you a serial killer? No. Serial. I do things with consent in ways other people can't. Oh, what's a serial? I fucking hate this about this character in your brain. He doesn't have memories. Was a memory? Yeah. I fucking hate this version of you because it well caused by medicine. Do you take your medicine as this character? It depends, really. Yeah. The host takes his medicine. Okay. You were being a dick. I am not a dick. I am fucking her now. You're fucking who, Toby? I'm fucking awkward. That pisses us off. Why does it piss you off? It pisses us off because your writer is a very good person who liked the conspiracy theory back in the 2000s when it was online before it was taken down by that channel. Within the conspiracy theory, you were considered to be a serial killer. No, I'm not the bitch in oranges. But I didn't kill when I was in that suit. I I simply arranged the death supernaturally, and other people did it. But I did it as the angel of death known as Samael or Zechariah. I don't fucking kill people. I just am the angel of death in Judaism. So if I don't imagine that happening, just imagining it, no rituals needed. People don't die and the earth goes kablooey. It was something they taught me as Mulder or some shit. I like this across black guy. Here's the problem. This is you very early in the story because this is you completely and totally saying this is how I come across to most people. We're about to switch back. This is my channel. What are you wearing? I don't know. But since I don't look like him, this is a new channel. I don't like that you raped your writer. I did rape my writer. I don't like that you are a compulsive liar. I am not a compulsive liar. Okay. I don't like that you tortured and cut her. I made her do that to herself. I don't know what exposure therapy is or why this is all fetish for you both, but it looks real to some people. Because I know you're fucking lying about this. What era of your host is this? Come on, while you still know you're a system, you gotta tell me. This is the creepypasta era. Oh, fuck. We just got done with Mothman. That's gonna result in a really fucked up version of Mothman if it becomes a persona that reincarnates as his own person. I don't care what you think. You are a fucking disturbed little man. Am I? You claim to be Tiki Toby. I claim to be a lot of things. Do you get raped by that person? No, it is consensual. Yeah, I don't believe that. Tiki Toby is also a mini system within a bigger system. So Tiki Toby has different alters, just like Amanda does, than the host. So you don't expect to see Apollo or Braxton. Isn't he just he's just Apollo? But here's the problem: Apollo and Osiris have to embody all the sick people they heal. Tiki Toby does have schizophrenia because he's on medicine that causes it. When there's no Invega and out of system, he is not Tiki Toby. But Adam got a permanent shot of Invega in his arm for like the next 10 years, so he's going to be schizophrenic for a while. I'm going to the 2000s. Please stop. We don't want you stalking her. Did you put a bloody? Yeah, it was cow's blood. What the? She was my little sister, and I was protecting her, and her family told me to. What the fuck? I was not stalking her. I liked that she liked Jesus. And then my boyfriend was cosplaying me. And then I told her, and they said she's great, but you got to move out now because they're gonna hurt him. And her family ran a cult. They were good like she was a good person. I don't like her fucking mother. Well, your host does. Yeah, well, my host is a fucking freak Jew who likes parents. You know, you should look at an ordinary family and meet everyone on your family tree as Tobias. Why does everyone want to meet me as Tobias? They want to meet you as Tobias for a lot of reasons. What are they? They all worship you on that side of the family tree. Literally, I am not enslaved to those people. What is with that? According to Slenderman, who he is a proxy for, I do not worship Slenderman or anybody. You are a fucking liar. We've read your story. We know you worship Slenderman. What happened in that forest? What happened in that forest? A lot of people were trying to genocide a lot of people by putting shit in the water, so I all gave them lethal injections of mumps till they calmed the fuck down because they all had something wrong with them. That was a plague of bacteria in their fucking heads that was making them do this or that. And I started with my friend who agreed to be a test subject for it, me, like, because I can't do it on myself. I didn't want to, I'm selfish. And we fixed what was causing them to act violently in their brains, and they all survived. Okay, okay, your friend group's gonna find you again. I have not met them yet. Okay, please stop doing this to your host, because this is your real face, Tobias. I really don't care. And I plan to change it once more so they don't recognize me. You know whose brother is a good person. Stop possessing him and let him go. I love how you all just assume the idea is possession because I see it that way. He is gonna see this and call the cops on you. He usually does. Okay, this is pissing us off. Let Samantha go. I am Samantha. Samantha is Slenderman's husband. That's the weird part about all this. Look, I don't like that you are doing this to someone or that you enjoy this. You think I care what you think? You usually are pretty paranoid about that sort of thing, and when you're finally yourself fully again, yeah, if this is who you are behind that mask, I am so happy you were not the main personality I am now. I don't like you. I don't care. Why is your face doing that on camera? My face has dimorphism. It changes a lot. Okay. Do you do all those scabby things in the story? I do, yeah. Okay, why? Because I have a town to protect. I'm an activist. Okay, that's why you masturbate in the park, right? Okay, that's why you josh your cock in the park. Okay, I think if you're gonna compete with me for that venture bro shit, whatever that is, you may as well accept John Hardy as he was. You are not Slenderman. I am Slenderman. You are not Slenderman. I am Slender Man. You are not Slender Man. I'm kidding. I'm a proxy for that shit. Well, I don't know what a proxy is, Tobias. But one day the fandom will find your side channel. What's a side channel? Exactly. I'm heading to 2007. Please stop doing this. I've never known any of them but orange and yellow hooded weirdos. Okay, please stop. This is not how he's seen in the fandom. This is how I'm seen in the original conspiracy theory and the original story. This weirdo is one of my surrogates who wears my suit. Who is this weirdo that the fandom loves? Because that's the version people like about Toby. I'm not with you're not my friend. I thought you said I could be myself with you, like Uncle Brian, Uncle Tom. You are not my family. You don't get to ask that. You don't look like your host anymore. I shouldn't have to. I'm allowed to be myself on the internet. The case study I am with behind my mother's back for my brain cancer and my childhood DID they told me as a part of that project, which does give me money, where do you think I buy things? I am not a thief. Why am I saying it like that? That's how your host talks. I am my host. No, you're not. You're an alternate personality in a deity system. Glad we're over the fact that you have multiple schizophrenic sides. I don't like you. Yeah, well, how long have you been dormant? I formed on my birthday, which was 2 days ago. Yeah, well, um, that's your real face. It's going back to your host face. Let's fix that. That's your host face. It better not be my host face. If this is a ritual you are doing to help the Jewish community as a golem, fine, do that. I don't care what you do. I care about your host, Tobias. I don't have a host. I don't have personalities. This is what I don't like about Adam Snowflake. His characters are fucking crazy. And he is a method actor, and this is for a project. But it doesn't change the fact that in the moment you genuinely believe these things as a form of a rabbinical study. Does your family even know you're still Jewish? Hitler doesn't know he was my dad once. Please stop being an edgelord. You think this will get you far. You think this will make people like you. You think your little friend from the scuba trip is going to stay in that submarine forever. I want him to. You are not friend. Your host is friend. Please stop being crazy. No. Okay. Fine. Fine. Don't do these things. But you are possessing somebody. Jay and I really believe that. And if you do not get out of his little sister, he will do a lot more than curse you to be Jewish because he is a proud Satanist. No, actually, he's worshiping the ground I walk on right now for this reveal. I really don't believe that. And I don't believe that you are your host. I'm not. I get possessed by a lot of things called multiple personality disorder and schizophrenia. You can't have those comorbid. You can have alters that are schizophrenic in a DID system. And schizophrenia can mimic the feeling of DID, and so can bipolar. You can't just fake a mental disorder for years. Britney Spears has DID. Okay, here's my whole thing with you being that bitch on that story. I really don't care. What is your beef with Cameron? I don't have a beef with him. I protect him. I'm not going to be weird with him like the others. Okay, you are just trying to ruin the person who your body is being shared with's life. No. This is a study thing. This is a charity thing. He is going to be fine. You raped someone named Ekoshin. I did not rape Ekoshin. Ekoshin is a dirty cunt and liar. That's not what Ekoshin said. My subs and I have a thing where we tell people I raped them. What the fuck? Whose character did you first give this to? That is something you did to Brayden as well. Brayden told people that this for a very long time. No, Braden has sex trauma and a bestiality fetish, and he enjoyed saying this about people, and I was such a nice, sweet little girl, I told him to say it about me to make him feel better, and it fixed his head. Okay, but you, but he has a character like this. Yeah, I was actually friends with a lot of those people before my brother. I didn't know I had a brother. He was dead in a car crash. You have a family besides those people who rape you. I want you to know you're in a cult. No, I'm just being an edgelord on TikTok. I wonder what TikTok is. Cuckoo. Okay. You know, the way you're seen by the fandom is very different. This is me in the suit. Your brother is very paranoid. I really don't care because she does get abusive with me as shit goes down. All I know is I want dolls now. You have Toy Maker up there. I do have Toy Maker up here. Who's Toy Maker? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. And I'm not dyeing my hair that shitty shade of red with a singing voice again. Question, calm the fuck down. No. You're so creepy. I'm so creepy. Say that again like you mean it. You are not a normal person. This video has gone viral like 10 times. I am not a normal person. I thought the universe loved me as Toby, no matter where I started. What are you doing with your hair? I have infested gnats. What the fuck? Are people mad I gave these characters to others? Because they come back from time to time. You're not saying certain things that you just said something very dirty. You're not going to say it on camera, even though it's gross as shit and incestuous. Not with my original family. You are a pervert. No wonder they fired you when they found this video. They fired me because they thought I was stealing from work. Were you? No, I don't steal. Okay. I've never stolen. Okay. Your host can't lie, and you clearly do. Well, I don't believe I've stolen. Well, here's the problem about your proxy. Since you were in a proxy right now, this is not a proxy. This is the original. The other guy, Michael's the proxy. I reincarnate with my friends too. Fine. Be a little shit. Promise me, since you can't break them as Toby, you will always shapeshift your face to one that is not recognizable as your hosts on camera. The even close family deal. This pisses me off. Did you just break that deal? I didn't. You just knew my hosts under the same face. Wait a second. I just don't like you. I am sorry if that is personal for you now. You don't torture people as this character. You are a misunderstood person who gets a rise out of people who enjoys masochistically them hating you because it's the only way to survive on the medicine that makes you compulsively like violence, called Ivaga. But we don't know what it's really called. It's called Invega, and I was prescribed it again. I'm just trying to get a rise out of you. You want me to fucking break character? I'm just trying to get a fucking rise out of you. Because you stalk me. You said your host said that was fine. You stalk me, you stalk my socials, you stalk Submarine Aqua Boy, and you are really creepy towards me. So I let people destroy my reputation because I get a rise out of it by fucking them over it. And I do self-help therapy in a spiritual lens with most people called exposure therapy. I am not a pseudo murderer or a creep show. I have weird religious beliefs and I hear voices in my head, and that's as far as it goes. But I let people destroy my reputation and copy me a little bit when I get it because it turns me on. And I watch a lot of porn. I am not your little toy or your Thanksgiving feast, and I really don't like you. Okay, fine. Fine, but are you Fierce Strider? She is my stalker, and I love her very much, and I'm gonna cheat on Clockwork with her. Please stop doing this with Slenderman's vessels. Welcome to the conspiracy.